What's going on, Blue Crew? It's your boy Big Blue here again with another video. Told you guys I had the hyperfocus build that I was working on. I know I haven't had it out. It took me a little while to get it out because I was doing those other videos, but I finally got it done. I do have it out for you guys. I hope you do enjoy it. Like, share, and subscribe. If you do like this content and want to see more from me, and like always, Blue Crew, stay medicated and stay elevated. Welcome back, guys. Okay, like I was saying, the hyperfocus is one of those guns that was just recently buffed. It was given a significant buff, just making this gun an absolute monster. I have a face slam version of the gun. That's what I'm gonna be using in this clip to kill all these enemies. I do like the ties that bind styles, and I do have one that I'll leave in the safe file with this that has that on there, if you would like to try it that way. But I just enjoy the run and gun style. That's been my way since I've played this game. I always try to have that remnant orb up in case it does some crazy damage, you know. I always want to get a clip of that. Always nice. You'll see I use a lot of stillness of mind in my builds, because it makes it easier with like these kind of builds where I'm not actually grabbing everybody, for me to hold them up long enough for me to wipe them out, which gives me the remnant orbs, which have a chance to have overkill damage, you know, and everything. So it can kill people for me sometimes. So it's nice to have that opportunity, I suppose. I know you probably hate me because I'm not aiming down the sights. I just really felt like there was no need to with this. It kills everything so fast. By the time you aim down the sights, it'd be dead, so you wouldn't get a chance to see it. So it's easy to just, like I said, run and gun style. But of course, in situations like that enemy farther off, you will have to use it. Somebody like this, nah. There's no need. What do we all think about the new DLC that's coming? Does anybody have any thoughts on Hammerlock getting married? I think it's cool that he's finally going to get married, and the game is promoting love between everybody. That's what I mean when I say stay elevated, guys. I just want everybody to be above it all, rise above it, and to just let everybody be happy. No, it doesn't have to hurt anybody for them to be happy. It doesn't hurt you. So just let everybody be happy and just stay above it all. That's what I mean. Now you get to see, well, now you see how it's done on the boss. This build is just crazy. You can use it for mobbing if you want, but it's mainly for killing bosses, honestly. I just always try to showcase that it can be used for mobbing if you want to use it that way. If you want to give AMARA more of a run and gun style instead of her grab and hold everything all the time style. It's just a different way to play a character, and I like it. But yeah, anyways, this build, it kills bosses with no problem. If you can hit the critical spot, it does even more damage. It's pretty much a conference call, but an SMG version. And this was all with shock damage, even on Grave Ward right here, by the way. All shock. If I could have got it where I would have done it with Incinerary, which I did it with Incinerary, it didn't work so good on the other bosses, but on Grave Ward it worked amazingly. And I wanted to showcase me using the exact same build on all the bosses. That's why I get avatars. See, I had to double slam when I was fighting Grave Ward that time. That's the reason why I get it. Most of the time I don't have to, but every now and then you may need to, and it just makes it worth it that you already have it. I guess you could change it and add a lot of cooldown. Okay guys, getting right into the build. Hyperfocus. The hyperfocus is the most important part. I do have one with that phase slam weapon damage, which is really nice. Again, excuse me. Again, all these weapons are just filler weapons. They serve no significant purpose. I'm using a transformer with that incinerary damage for, more incinerary damage. Using a shock Widowmaker anointment. It helps with shock damage to down those shields. Spiritual driver that gives me 59% more weapon damage completely with the SMG damage and the weapon damage, which is nice. Also gives me 3 points into mindfulness, which is nice. Magazine size, that area of effect damage does count for those side bullets, and action skill cooldowns always nice. Using infusion because it's not an elemental weapon, that way I get elemental damage. Using anima for that status effect damage, not so much the action skill status effect damage. Using Tempest for just elemental damage and shock damage as a whole. Just two good skills to have. Excuse me. Looking at the Brawl tree, 2 points in the Root to Rise, or some sustain, Into personal space, I have 3 points. Into clarity, I have 1 point from my class mod, 1 point in helping hands from my class mod. Maxed out arms deal, because again, that splash damage, it counts for those side bullets that hit. Mindfulness, I have the 3 from my class mod, and that's it. In the mythical assault tree, I do have a violent tapestry, where I do have 5 points into it for that extra effect chance. I'm using fast hands for that reload speed. Transcend maxed out with 3 points for that critical hit damage. Using restless for cooldown rate. Ascendant, of course, I'm using because I do use stillness of mind, which these two work really nice together. 1 point in the firm rest for that fire rate, and I got Laid Bear and Wrath for that damage. 1 point into Remnant and 1 point into Avatar. That's pretty much the build, guys. Hope you like it.